to making sure that you got your social media game up to par. Because this next award is for People's Choice. So essentially what happened is people voted online for this particular award. Here to present this award is Kobe and Hermione Bugney and Elizabeth Carter on behalf of Teen Up and One Powerhouse Productions. Come on.
Hi, I'm Sadie Bugney, and I'm not Debbie Chanel, as many of you know, but Debbie is kind and loving, and she unfortunately lost her father on Thursday of this week. And so, she's extremely passionate about this industry. She loves what she does, we all do. I'm here on behalf of her and Teen Up, and these are 3 of our Teen Up cast members, and One Powerhouse Productions.
And the TPN People's Choice winner is...
Drum roll, please. Ron Hudson.
Come on, y'all. Give it up for Ron Hudson. Ron, where you at?
Terrible at doing this sober, so. Everyone here and everyone that worked on the Road Less Travel, Troy, Roy, Diane, and I think that's all that showed up on the project tonight. But thanks everyone so much. It really means a lot. Thank you so much.
When I woke up and everybody had left for a while, I said, I don't have family in town, but I have all these friends who spent Christmas Day with me, they should be with the family. And this voice said, Mr. Pacer, you're wrong. These people are not your friends. Since you've been in here since December 20th, you've been in ICU, your room has been packed. Your Facebook page has exploded with people thinking about you. They're not your friends. They are your family.
Wasn't meant to go this way. All right. When you put in work, dedication, commitment, and time, it takes time. It takes. You know what it is? I'm not even gonna lie. I was back there behind the screen eating some more chicken. I'm dehydrated. I need to go over there to get more tea. I tell myself. Commitment and time it takes to master a role. It is truly an amazing accomplishment. Here to introduce the award for Best Actress is Miss Michelle V. Michelle V has appeared on the hit HBO crime drama The Wire. She's appeared in the movie Ladder 49. Clap it up again for Miss Michelle V. Follow me on Facebook, okay? Follow me on Facebook by Michelle V. Instagram, The Real Michelle V. And Twitter, I Am Michelle V. Okay. This Best Actress Award is sponsored by Saturn Bell Entertainment. These leading ladies prove that they are deserving as well as male actors in the city and can hold their own against all odds. My pleasure to present the 2016 Best Actress TPN Best Actress Award. And the nominees are
photograph the man who who don't have an opinion on my life.
I'll do that.
Tarnisha Small.
Who's by the wayside of time?
Katrina Revere.
Hold on. I gotta catch my breath.
There's no way we're turning right now. We've come too far.
And Rashida Randall.
They're good men. They are. Some of them are just lacking in areas that are important to me. You know, like sensitivity.
Whitney Hay.
Why are you acting like that? You said that you love me and I know you meant it.
It's over. Not deal with it.
This isn't over. I risked everything for you. How could you say that?
And the winner is, drum roll, the Best Actress Award goes to Tarnisha Small.
I'm Coben Bugney, reporting for Teen Up, and you are...
Ron Hudson.
What's up, Ron? So, this award, what is it about?
Best tragedy. Let's see. It's actually, I hope this is on topic with what you're trying to ask. It's the film itself we shot it to pay homage to breast cancer and things like that. And ironically and sadly, the lady that helped me co-produce it 7 months later was diagnosed with the disease. So this award's going to go straight to her and hopefully serve as a tool of encouragement for,
Yeah. And how do you think you got to this point in your filmmaking career?
A great cast and great talent, crew, everything. So, I mean, we've been blessed with great people,
Yeah. And if you could tell your teen self just one thing, what would it be?
Enjoy it because it gets worse.
This is Kobe, reporting for Teen Up.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth, reporting with Teen Up, and I'm with...
Mickey Banyas.
So, what do you do? What did you do to get your award?
Well, first of all, I imagined it, then I sat down and wrote it, and then I got an inheritance of $10,000,
wow.
And I decided that I would use that money to make it. And I'm wearing the lady, she died, of course that's how I got the inheritance, and she gave me this necklace, that's why I'm wearing it tonight.
So, what inspires you to write and act?
Well, I love to communicate a message, and in this film, even though it's a comedy, the message is that if you get over your prejudices when you're struggling to survive, you don't have time to be prejudiced, you don't have time to be selective, you just want to be with the person that helps you to survive. It's a luxury to have prejudices, and that's what this comedy teaches without you knowing, without you realizing it.
So, why do you like doing comedy so much?
Man, I gotta laugh to get through this life. I mean, it's just a struggle. Without comedy and chocolate, I couldn't get through.
So, what do you like so much about it?
Well, it makes me feel better. It's supposed to change your whole chemistry when you laugh. Your whole body chemistry helps you not be sad and makes you forget the nightly news.
What's the hardest part about doing what you do?
Working with actors. Sometimes they don't show up on time, or they want things to be a particular way. And when you're directing, especially outdoors, you can't control everything. And I don't know when things are going to, when we're going to wrap. They always want to know when you're going to wrap. And I'm an actor. And I've said the same thing. When are we going to wrap? And there I am. Because when you're a director, you see what you're doing. So that's the hardest thing.
Back in time and tell your teen self give your teen self advice, what would that advice be?
Learn to be still and not stress out. I think it's so important to learn to be still.
Let's do this. I'm Kobe Bugney, reporting for Teen Up, and you are?
DeWitt Jones, screenwriter.
Nice to meet you. So, what do you think was the hardest challenge when you were doing all of this?
The hardest challenge is to, with this particular story, to take an old colonial story and modernize it and make it just as entertaining.
And what do you think, out of everything, was the most fun part? Because everyone always wants to know that, right?
I'm a practical joker, so I like the scare factor and catching everybody off guard. That was the most fun.
Yeah, and if you could tell your teen self one thing, what would it be?
To study and get smarter and learn and absorb information from elders.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Kobe, reporting for Teen Up.
If you want to get it right, I support, you support, we support Teen Up.
Yeah.
I'm Elizabeth with Teen Up, and I'm here with.
D-Ran.
So, what'd you win your award for?
My award was for Best Suspense for a short film we did called Diverse.
What is your favorite part about writing, directing?
Actually, my favorite part about the entire process is actually watching it all come together in the end. Once you got that perfect combination of actors, the script, the storytelling, the editing, it just melds for one wonderful experience.
What's the hardest part?
Casting. Getting the right people to fit the right role at the right time. It's kind of difficult sometimes.
Do you have a favorite genre?
Yeah, I like drama. I'm like the drama king, so I love drama.
So, if you could go back in time and give your teen self advice, what advice would you give?
Start this then. Go back to when I was about 18, getting out of high school, and make my steps until where I am now. Learning it. Film, I love it. Love everything about it. So.
Thank you so much. I'm Elizabeth, reporting with Teen Up, and I'm here with.
I'm David Drew of Drew 2 Media Dynamics.
So why are you here today?
Well, I always come out and support Bobby. We've been doing this together now for about 10 years or so. So, I mean, whenever a independent filmmaker is doing something, the rest of us come out and rally on. You know, get on the train because we're doing great things. We're going great places together.
What's the hardest part about doing what you do?
Oh my God. The hardest part about doing what I do, being an independent filmmaker, you have to wear so many different hats. Okay, you got to be a producer, you got to do lights, you got to be able to do camera. In some terms, you've got to do makeup. So wearing so many hats and you're in such a small area in such a small amount of time. So, I mean, we have to make it happen. Okay, sometimes with nothing but a dream. And we've been able to do that.
So what's your favorite part?
Well, actually, I'd rather be behind the camera. Okay, that's where I think I'm the most creative. I'm also a writer, so whether I'm writing or actually shooting the film, that's where I'm more comfortable.
What inspires you to write?
Oh my God, I've been writing since I was 8 years old, and that was a couple of years ago. So it's just a part of me. I mean, it's in my DNA. If I couldn't write, I couldn't breathe. So, I mean, I want to continue to breathe, therefore I will continue to write. My first novel, Augusta Nights, was published in 2011. Before that, my first book of poetry and prose, Can You Hear the Drums, published right at 2000. So every 10 years I come out with something epic. So about 4 more years away from my next, big thing.
Do you know what that'll be?
Probably part 2 of Augusta Nights, my first novel. It's a trilogy. So 10 years later, I come out with the second book. 10 years from now, I'll do the final piece. And in the meantime, trying to get the funding together to actually shoot the feature.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's a period piece, and that takes time, connections, and, of course, money. So that's why we do everything now to be able to get to where we want to be.
Thank you so much.
Once again, my name is David K. Drew II of Drew 2 Media. I'm a proud supporter of Teen Up. Let's make it happen, America. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, this is filmmaker Algie Seelau, blessed to have won the best horror film of the night, and I am a grand supporter of Teen Up.
I'm Kobe.
I'm Elizabeth, here with Teen Up, and I'm interviewing
Kayla Wyatt.
So, why are you here at the TPN Awards?
I was invited by the Peoples to sing my new song, Stand Tall, and to also give away the award, Best Breakout Actress.
And Stand Tall. This is about anti-bullying?
Yes, it's about all the people that have been bullied and don't have the strength to stand up for themselves.
So Kayla, if you could tell teens out there one thing, anything, what would it be?
So don't be afraid to stand up for yourself and others, because there are people going around getting bullied and they commit suicide and also getting hurt, and they might carry that on to others as well. So if we all join together, then we could stop bullying altogether.
Thank you. I'm Kobe.
And I'm Elizabeth, signing off with Teen Up.
Hi, I'm Coben Bungney, reporting for Teen Up, and you are?
I'm Ebony McDowell.
Nice to meet you. And I heard you singing. You're wonderful. What do you think is the key to being a good writer?
Passion.
Passion?
Writing from your heart. Just writing from your heart.
That's good. And I also heard you're an actor, right?
I'm putting my toes in the water with it, yes.
Yeah. What films have you been on?
Just recently finished filming Demented Love, which is a Trasia Quinn film. I've also acted in a Renee's Essence commercial, as well as I've done a couple of stage plays in my time.
Wow. That's quite a bit, actually. And just how do you think you can do all of that?
Because I have the right people around me and the right support that one needs in order to do something like this and actually be successful. Not to mention, I've always been told I was a drama queen.
Thanks for your time. And I hope to see you in the future.
I'm Ebony McDowell, and I support Teen Up.
Kobe Bungney, reporting from Teen Up. And you are?
Terrence Sims.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cole.
So, what did you do to get this amazing award?
Well, I guess I don't know who nominated me, but I thank them. And pretty much I got nominated for Best Breakout Actor of 2016.
That's impressive. What film did you do to get this award?
I had two of them. I got nominated for two films, Internal Games and Tying Up Loose Ends.
What do you think was the hardest part about filming those projects?
Just the time, man. Like I said, we did Internal Games in like 2 days, and then we did Tying Up Loose Ends one night.
That's impressive. And if you could tell your teen self one thing, what would it be?
Don't give up on your dreams.
That's good. This is Kobe, reporting for Teen Up.
Thanks, man.